Dear students, we are in the session 4. In this session 4, we'll discussing on fly leveling, profile leveling, and booking of levels, and also cross-sectioning and reciprocal level. In fly leveling, the conduction when the benchmark is very far from the workstation. In such cases, a temporary benchmark is located at the workstation, which is located based on the original benchmark. The main application of this fly leveling is shifting of benchmark from one place to another place, and also shifting of a permanent benchmark to nearby the project. And the second application of this fly leveling is fixation of alignments in the highway construction work, canal work, etc. Uh, in this fly leveling, only we are taking staff reading backside and foresight. There is no intermediate site is arises. So you should keep it in mind while conducting fly leveling. Backside and foresight are to be recorded. Even it is not highly precise, it is used for determining approximate level. By seeing this figure, we can easily understand how the work should be carried out by using fly leveling method. From A station to station B, the fly leveling should be carried out with shifting of instrument from one station to another set by taking change point. So here A is the point and O1 is the instrumentation station and C1 is the change point. So only backside and foresight are to be recorded as per the fly leveling procedure. And next leveling is profile leveling. Profile leveling is a method of surveying that has been carried out long along the central line of the track of land on which a linear engineering work is to be constructed or laid. The operations involved in the determining the elevation of the ground surface at a small spatial interval along a line is called profile leveling. By using this profile leveling, we should came to know the difference of elevations or profile of the earth can be determined. This profile leveling is to use for the calculation of a elevation of a points with respect to reference datum line. Here, the profile of the ground are to be known by conducting profile leveling. This will helps to calculate the surface of the earth if it is cutting or filling is required. In profile leveling, there is a conditions to carry out the survey. That is, the distance between the 2 points, that is called interval. So we should maintain constant interval from zero changes to till end of the chain. By seeing this figure you can notice that uh, station chain age 0 to up to chain age 9.2. Okay, regular intervals should be maintained to calculate elevation of the points. Before discussing cross-sectioning and reciprocal leveling, we need to understand book of levels. A level field book or a level book are used for booking and reducing levels of various points in a systematic way. There are two methods of booking and reducing the elevation of a points from observed staff reading. One is collimation or height of instrument method, and another one is rise and fall method. So we discuss one by one. So we'll take height of instrument method. So the height of instrument method or height of collimation method, the page of level book for height of instrument method, there are 7 columns. The first column indicates station at which staff is placed, and the second column is for back set, and third column is for intermediate set, and fourth column is for foresight, and fifth column is for height of instrument method, and next one is seventh column reduced level, and the last eighth column is for remarks. So in remarks we can write it as any change point arises or any mentioned, okay, known RL benchmark etc. should be written down in the remarks. By using height of instrument method, how to determine the RLs of the respective points, elevation of the points. So for the first step to calculate RL, so we need to calculate the height of instrument. Okay, that is setting. Height of instrument is equal to RL of benchmark, that is known RL plus backside. And then second step is subtract the intermediate site and foresight to get RL of intermediate stations and change point from the HI, that is height of instrument. And third point or third step is add the backside to RL of the change point to get new height of instrument if there is any change point is taken. The same procedure will be repeating, that is subtract the last foresight from the height of instrument, last height of instrument to get RL of the last point. And also check is required for if there is any error or arises or not. So here sigma bs, that is summation of backside, minus sigma fs, that is summation of foreside, that is equal to, you will get some value. So if the value is positive, it is rise. If the value is negative, it is fall. This will be equal to the difference in last and first RL of the tabular column of the table. If the value you will get negative, it is fall. If the value is positive, if it is rise. So here the example for the booking and reducing levels by rate of instrument method. The column 1 shows the station. So station A to B, and here E1 is the intermediate and the CP1 is the change point, CP2 is the second change point. So you should enter the stations locations in the first column, and the second column backside, and third column intermediate, and fourth is foresight, and fifth is height of instrument, and the seventh is reduced levels, and the last one, eighth column is remarks. So while doing survey, the staff is kept on the benchmark or known RL location of the point. So it should be always backside. The first reading should be always backside. So how to calculate height of instrument? Height of instrument is equal to known RL of the location or known RL of the station plus backside. You will get height of instrument value. So next will be the if you want to get the height of instrument value, then you should calculate the RL of the intermediate site respective point elevations. That is height of instrument minus intermediate site or foresight. In this case, height of instrument is 102.45 minus intermediate site is 0.86. So you will get RL of the E1. And here change point is required to to carry out the survey. So the next, if there is any change point is required, then automatically the foresight will should be taken. That is 2.14, and without changing the staff, only you should change the instrument from one place to another place. Once again, initial adjustment should be done, and for the same CP1 from point E2, so you should location second instrumentation should focus on the same change point. Okay, then the backside should be entered in the third row itself. So once again, you should calculate height of instrument. Okay. In similarly, the same procedure should be calculated till RL of last point. Then a check is required to calculate, or cross check is required for the whatever the conduction of survey is done properly or not. So sigma bs, that is 5.2, and sigma fs is 5.86. So 5.26 minus 5.86 will get negative value. So it is fall, and that is equal to last RL, that is 99.40 minus 100, you will get minus value. So it is also fall. So these two value you will get same. So whatever the conduction of survey is correct. So we will move on to second method, that is rise and fall method. In this method, difference in staff reading at a point with the previous reading is found. The second step is if the present reading is less than previous, it indicates rise. If the present reading is more than previous, it is fall. And third step will be the if the reduced level of first point is known using rise and fall value of consecutive readings, the reduces the reduced levels of all points can be calculated one after another. Here, the points should be kept in mind. Previous reading minus present reading, if it is positive, it is rise. Previous reading minus present reading, it is negative, if is fall. Example for rise and fall method. So here total 9 columns will be arises in rise and fall method. The first column is same, that is station, and second column backside, intermediate side, foresight. Instead of writing height of instrument, here you should write rise and fall. Okay, total 9 columns are in the rise and fall method format. So from station A to E1 is 2.45 minus the present reading is 0.86. So you will get plus value, that means rise. Similarly, 0.86 minus 2.14, you will get minus value, so it is fall. And while doing rise and fall method, you should keep it in mind. Foresight value should not be used for the subtraction. Okay, and then the third step, that is 1.43 minus 0.76, you will get rise. So once again 0.76 minus 2.18 will get minus value. So you can easily make a difference. So we are not using foresight value for the subtraction. Okay. But it is using for the present. You just see the note, previous reading and present reading. So in present reading, we are using foresight, but not using in previous reading. Okay, this should be kept in mind uh, while doing rise and fall method. So last point, we will get a difference, that is 1.38 minus 1.54. We will get negative value, so that is fall. So here also you have to check arithmetic check, that is sigma bs minus sigma fs, sorry, is, and that is equal to sigma rise minus sigma fall, that is equal to last RL minus first RL. Once again repeating, sigma bs minus sigma is. Okay, sorry, sigma bs minus sigma fs, that is equal to sigma rs, that is summation of rs minus summation of fall. We will get minus value, that is 0.6, and the last RL minus first RL, you will get minus 0.6. So all these three arithmetic check should be done in this method, that is rise and fall method.